Welcome to David Mare's final for the 2020 CFA International Top Cat Challenge. We're doing household pets, and you're probably wondering why Pat Jacobberger is talking to you. I'm Pat Jacobberger. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm a CFA Allbreed Judge Emeritus, and David asked me to present his finals for this competition. He sent a message to you. Hello, breeders and exhibitors. After almost a year without a beautiful cat fix, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed seeing your beautiful entries. I almost forgot how excited I get when I see the kind of top quality exhibits you showed me here. For that, I thank you most sincerely. A few days ago, I had a minor throat procedure, removal of a few benign polyps from my larynx, which has resulted in my being restricted from using my voice for a few weeks. Those of you who know me know that I enjoy nothing more than talking about beautiful cats, and I definitely feel deprived. But at least I had the pleasure of making the top 15 selections. I've asked Pat Jacobberger to present my finals for me, and she's graciously agreed to do that. I know you will all enjoy her presentations of my selections as much as I will. Congratulations to one and all. And I wish everyone a healthy and happy holiday season. And I look forward to the day when we can all meet face to face once again to share our love of cats. David Mare. And so we'll move on with our household pet finals in this segment. We want to thank our sponsors. You know, without sponsorship, events like this can't be completed and achieved. So when you have a chance, take the time to go to the web sites for all of our sponsors and look for their products in where you buy your pet or your cat supplies. Household pet finals, David Mare. So our 15th best household pet is a cream point and white long-haired cat. He's a neuter, he's 12 years and 1 month old, and he has a beautiful straight on look, and he's groomed magnificently. 15th best household pet. 14th best is this black and white short-haired neuter. And look how perky this cat looks. You know, some people call these tuxedo bicolors, but there's no official name like that, at least in CFA. But they also remind me of a cat that's ready to go out dancing, spats and white tie and the whole 9 yards. He's a beautiful household pet, alert, and this is a lovely photo. 14th best household pet. Our 13th best household pet is this beautiful patch tabby in white, short hair. She's a lovely spay. She's 13 years and 11 months old. So she's not a spring chicken, and yet she looks very, very alert and lovely, and she does look very young. I love the pattern on this cat, and the amount of white really sets her off. 13th best household pet. Our 12th best household pet is a brown patched spotted tabby in white, short haired spay. Pictured here at 4 months of age with her foot up as if to say, please place my dinner right here. She has that alert expression. I love the near smile on her face. 12th best household pet. 11th best household pet is a black and red with white spay. She's 8 years, 8 months old. There is not enough picture here, but I believe you could call this cat a calico. She's got beautiful coat, beautifully groomed. And I love the patches of red around this eye that's closest to the camera. Very, very alert. Our 11th best household pet. 10th best household pet is this blue tick tabby with white. I believe, well, it's more of an intermediate length coat on this kitty. He's neutered. He's 2 years and 6 months. And I love the way he has that shawl wrapped around his head. He appears to be a very impish young man, but at any rate, he's David's 10th best household pet. a silver patch tabby and white spay. She's 5 months old. You'll notice that the top of one of her ears, that ear that is on the right-hand side of her head in this photograph, has been shortened. And this is an indication this kitty was probably a rescue kitty. Many times when people find a stray, they'll have them neutered or spayed, as they did in this case. And during the procedure, they have the veterinarian clip off the tip of the ear. That way, then the next person who sees this kitty out roaming about will know that they've been altered and that they've been cared for. But I have a hunch that this kitty doesn't run outside, I believe. She probably spends most of her days indoors. 9th best household pet. Our 8th best household pet is a black and white semi-long-haired neuter. He's 2 years old and once again looks like he's ready for the prom. I love the white feet and the nice white throat to this cat. And I'm kind of a sucker for cats with white on their face. Maybe David is too. But I love the fact that he has an inverted V on his face. Makes him look very royal. He's our 8th best household pet. Our 7th best household pet is a seal lynx point spay. And she's 8 years old and she is obviously someone's beloved pet. She is beautifully groomed. And I love the stance that is shown in this photo. She's on the prowl looking for something or someone, I feel. At any rate, she's 7th best household pet. 6th best household pet is a brown spotted patch tabby and white spay. She's a lovely household pet. I love her white throat. And you know, even though our household pets don't have a standard, she has a nice color of eye that blends very nicely with the background of her patch tabby pattern. She's David's 6th best household pet. 5th best household pet, a black and white short-haired neuter, 5 years old. This kitty has kind of like a little hourglass. And actually, if you look a little more closely, it looks almost like a champagne glass right in the middle of his face. You know, bicolors are very randomly marked as they develop in utero, and so you can't breed for patterns. And of course, in a randomly bred cat, they aren't putting one and one together to get two either. But the delightfulness of the markings is what's kind of fun to look at in these bicolors. At any rate, I love the beautiful white throat on this cat and those little white feet. He's David's 5th best household pet. 4th best household pet is a silver toiger neuter. He's 1 year and 6 months old. I love the contrast of the pattern in this cat. The nice black markings against the silver tone background. He has a look on his face like, my goodness, what am I doing here? At any rate, he's shown in household pets and he's our 4th best household pet. 3rd best household pet is a red and white bicolor. Now, you've noticed that we've had a lot of bicolors, and you've noticed, for example, the black and white 2 cats ahead or behind us here had mostly black and a little bit of white in comparison to this cat. And when a bicolor cat has more white on their body than pattern and color, the pattern is referred to as a bicolor van pattern. And it came from a description of cats that were found in the Van Lake region of Turkey. At any rate, she's a delightful cat, and she looks just like she knows exactly who and she is and why she's here. And today she's David's 3rd best household pet. And here we have another bicolor. Our 2nd best household pet is a black and white long-haired spay. She's 3 years old. And you can see, you know, a little bit more about the band pattern here. She has a little bit of markings on her face and her top of her head and her tail. And then she has some body spots. And we often find that with the band pattern. She's a lovely, lovely bicolor household pet, and she's David's second best household pet. Best household pet, a brown mackerel tabby with white, long-haired cat. And this is a delightful photo. He's a neuter, he's a year old. And I love the fact that they use this green background. It makes him, all those markings on his body pop. I love the mascara markings. I'll bet the straight on picture of this kitty shows a very impish look. At any rate, he's David's best household pet. Well deserved. And thank you for your attention.